Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with occasional review. Today's video is going to be a review. So inside here I have two sojourners. I'm going to break this video I think into two videos and just show one in each video. That way I keep down the time limit. Sometimes these videos get long when I get lost in the reviews. So let's go ahead and do the smallest one first. Okay, so this is from Sojourner. I have ordered from them in the past. And this time we're just gonna pull off the Band-Aid, pull off the Band-Aid, pull off the Band-Aid. Woohoo! Man, is that pretty. Okay, so this is the first time I've ever ordered a folio. And like ever. I've always been a traveler's notebook person. Oh my goodness, this is soft, y'all. Look at this. You can just roll it into a ball and I love it too much. Oh, this is so lovely. Okay. Oh, it has that brand new shoe smell, which I love. And then you have the R here for, I believe, Rowena, who is the owner of Sojourner. It's just so pretty. So what I ended up getting, gosh, I don't think there was, I don't want to get anything wrong, but I don't think, I wonder if it's in the other one. I don't have a receipt. So I'm going to go off of memory. I might have to look it up on my phone, but this is so pretty. I turned down the lighting and everything just so you can get a better a sense of the actual color. So the camera turned off and I'm just talking away like a crazy person. So I'm gonna start over again, and I don't know how much of the first part I will actually add in, maybe just, the unveiling of it. But let's start over since that happened. So this is a B6 Slim folio. I've never owned a folio before, technically, like just a folio. I did purchase two traveler's notebooks before from Sojourner, and one of them was a hybrid. So it was a folio and traveler's notebook in one, and I ended up selling both of them because they didn't work out, also in B6 Slim size. So this is the SPEC brown, which I think SPEC just is short for special brown leather. So it's what they call a SPEC brown ×3, meaning that the actual folio is made out of the SPEC brown, the pocket is made out of SPEC brown, and of course the inside pocket's made out of SPEC brown. So that's what 1, 2 ×3 means. And you have these fantastic little cutouts here for cards or anything that you want. And man, does this feel lovely on the inside. Smooth, like just beautiful. And the smell, oh my gosh, just like brand new shoes. I love it. Some people are very sensitive to smell. I certainly am, and it's just the best smell ever. Okay, so now you can get a closure with any of your folios is what I think that I heard, and so I didn't order this right. And I will talk about that more probably in a later video, but I didn't order it properly. I didn't realize there was a place you were supposed to write in, or like maybe a Dropbox addition closure situation. So they did contact me and email me about that, and I totally let them know in the email that I watched a video on Instagram recently where Rowena had mentioned that, and as soon as I heard that, I thought, well, I ordered that wrong. So I figured they probably would be emailing me, excuse me. And they did, and they were really great about it. And I just had to pay through PayPal, which wasn't, I just had to remember how to do that. I called Jay and I was like, Jay, what do I do? So he showed me how to do it because I haven't had to use PayPal in a while. And yeah, it was pretty simple, easy mistake to fix. And of course I already ordered them, so I didn't go back to look like where do you order or where do you put in the information for a closure. And so the closure is $10 extra. I don't see an actual receipt in my envelope. It might be in the other cover. So we'll look at it then. But this was, I believe, I have it on my email, hold on. So this was $112.75, and then the closure is an extra $10 on top of that. And man, does it feel and look like it's worth every single penny. That is just nice. I love that. And I love the closure. The elastic seems fantastic. I've mentioned in past videos, sometimes some of the companies get an elastic that doesn't really move like elastic. It's very tight. This is wonderful. It's going to work out great. So as I'm looking at my email, this is called a Folio Traveler with the scoop pocket. And of course, yes, it is in the SPEC brown ×3, like I mentioned, B6 Slim. Yeah, it is so beautiful, you guys. This is great. I got a really nice one. I am very pleased. So the stitching looks perfectly fine. There are some starts and stops, a little bit more than you would get with a traveler's notebook. And of course you have to understand that since you are adding pockets on the inside, like here and here and here and here, also on the outside, you're going to have those kind of, I mean, I don't sew, what do you call them, like back stitches? I don't know. So that makes sense, but I don't think that it takes away from the beauty or the quality of this. So I am very, very pleased. I mean, wow. And this, this brown is really beautiful. And the leather seems very stretchy, as you see. I mean, I don't know if it's pull-up leather. I can't remember. I read so many things. But it looks, as I was like folding it up and bending it like this, it's changing colors in places, so I imagine it is. And I don't mind that at all. I think it's beautiful, as long as there's not these crazy like claw marks, striations. Somebody else called them something else, fat something or others. I'll flash it on the screen. I'm happy, and there are none of those. I put that in the notes, and I did not get any of that. That makes me so happy. Man, this feels so nice. I'm kind of sad that, you know, the cover will go in here, and then I won't be able to fill this up anymore. But man, it's really nice. Now this looks like it's holding this well. So I'm wondering if I can make this a traveler's notebook eventually. I might ask you guys, you know, out there, if you guys know if this leather is okay. It seems, I mean, it's so incredibly thin, but at the same time, it seems like it might be thick enough that you could put some elastics down here and up here. The concern I have about that for people who might be thinking the same is sometimes when there's not enough structure because the leather's so thin, it's going to bow in like this. On the weight of your notebooks. And that's something that, you know, maybe some people don't care about, some people might be concerned about. It's beautiful the way it is, and I'm not going to do that anytime soon because right now I just feel like all I want is a folio. All I can handle is a folio. I think when you have a traveler's notebook, for me personally, there's just too much, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, there's just too much things that go with a traveler's notebook. You have to worry about how all the covers are looking, whereas in here, you don't even have to design the cover. You don't have to spend and waste time like making things look pretty. You can just shove the cover in here and just worry about the actual writing or the notes that you're going to be doing on the page, which I think is so important, especially as a writer. I need to be focusing on that and nothing else. I'm going to bring this up close again. If I haven't already, because I was doing that earlier and I might have gotten cut off, but look at that pebbling. Isn't it lovely? Just beautiful. The color is so nice, and such a nice neutral color that can be great for winter and for summer as well. You know that I normally go with just a black, you guys, but in the summertime it's just too dark, and I just wanted something that looked like it could go out on a hike with you. Not that I'm really gonna go out on a hike. I mean, maybe I will, but I really like that idea. I like to look like I could. Do you know what I mean? This is so beautiful. I mean, I have nothing negative to say about this. I am so excited to open the second one. I hope it's just as lovely. I can't imagine that it's not going to be after opening this. Even the back is just so beautiful. Just darn near perfect, I think. Very pleased. Okay, yeah, so let me know what you guys think about the SPEC brown. Is this something that you would consider ordering? I know that there are so many different combination choices on Sojourner's website that you can get this pocket with different colors. I like the idea of having one solid thing. I don't know, I think it works better for me that way, because if I get something that's like blue or green with brown, then I try to be matchy, whereas I can change the color. Like everything on the inside of here, again, that's why I like that I can put the cover away and not have to worry about it. But if I wanted everything to be yellow, it would go, and I can change it up the next time for everything to be red. Whereas if the pocket was a certain color, like they have these really pretty red and kind of teal turquoise colored pockets, I feel like I'd always try to match that on the inside. Does that make crazy sense or no? I don't know. That might just be me and who I am, but yeah, that's sort of why I went with the ×3. But man, this is a really beautiful little cover. Oh my gosh. I just love it so much. And I will have to do another video to show you all the things that fit in here, and we'll do that certainly on another video, because I know I'm already just talking away on this one and I want to open my other one. But let's look at the side here for those of you who are more interested. The edges, they kind of almost look like they're a little bit unfinished. Would you call that unfinished? But not in a negative way. They're just not, it doesn't feel like there's any waxy kind of sill or anything to it where they kind of would varnish the edges, but they still look lovely. I mean, look how thin that leather is, even where the pockets are. I'm used to having leather that starts out this thick without pockets, so that's incredibly thin and I love it. It's just gonna be so lightweight, so lovely. Even on this side where you're gonna have the pocket, and then the folio itself, and then the pocket on the inside, so you have 3 pieces of leather. I've actually had leather this thick on its own, which is pretty funny. But yeah, no, it's just really beautiful. Very nice. Oh my gosh. I love this. I can imagine just keeping this forever. You can't have this one. This one's mine. I'm gonna keep it for sure. Oh, this is so nice. All right. I can't wait to see how this hugs my notebooks, and I might put some inserts instead of an actual just notebook in here, like 3 like I had before that I showed you in another video on my paper folio. But this is great, so I'm incredibly pleased. Let me know what you guys think about the SPEC brown, if you've ever owned it, if this is something you would like. What are your thoughts? I am very, very happy. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.